Howdy folks, Brainstorm's back with a new summer heat snack to attack. When you're outside and it's hot, it's a little overcast right now, but the humidity is deadly. You don't want a shirt on, you use your shirt. What this is good for is sopping up a sweat on your brow. Woo, I tell you what. But I'm here to share with you the original electrolyte drink, the original hydration beverage of choice, especially in the South when I was coming up. My father, my uncles, my aunts, my cousins, all of us know this drink. And it's, you know, Gatorade was out back a long time ago, but Gatorade was expensive. You didn't just buy Gatorade for some hydration, for some electrolytes. Yeah, I know, look at this muscles. You got yourself a cola and add some electrolytes to that cola. You know, you could get Pepsi, you could get Coke, and that seems to be the choice of a lot of folks. But in my family, and my uncles and dad, it was a Pibb. And this is the best I can get today. But a Pibb, Mr Pibb. And what made this an electrolyte drink? This is full of sugar, full of calories, full of a little bit of energy. But you gotta add some peanuts, guys. Yep, you gotta pour your peanuts in your Pibb to make it a salty, sweet electrolyte treat. So you can beat the heat when you're cutting grass or you're working in the yard. So if you're working in the yard or you were, let's feel the sizzle. Ooh, there we go. The fizzle is the best, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to lose that lid. So you're working in the yard, you're working in the garden, you're working wherever you are to try to, you know, catch up on that honey-do list or to do what your folks expect of you, you know. That's a key thing in the South as well. May not want to, but the spirit is willing, but the body is wanting to be somewhere else, you know. Oh well. But when you need to refill and replenish, refresh, and hydrolyte that body, you got you a sugary beverage. I started to get a Pibb Zero, and I thought, no, that wouldn't really be that authentic. We're already, you know, the glass bottle would have been better, honestly. But you can't see those that much anymore. So you don't want a huge package of peanuts. You want the mid-range. You can get the smaller. You can get the mid-range like I got here. Yep, that's how you open it right there with your teeth, if you can. You get your mid-range, just regular old salted peanuts. Take your Pibb or Coke or your beverage of choice. Everything's a Coke in the South, you know. Pepsi's a Coke, Pibb's a Coke. That's the key ingredient. You got to drink a little bit on the top. Make some room for all those nuts. So, this is not exact science. When you're young and a little bit more ambidextrous, so to speak, you could do this a lot easier. So the best way to do it is make a little grip at the top here. So this is almost like a funnel. So that even if some spill out, your hand is funneling it all in there. So we didn't spill one. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Probably give you some gas. But this is your original Southern electrolyte treat to beat the summer heat. So you get all those peanuts down in there. And that sugary goodness. Of course you got to shake it all up. You got to shake it all up. It's like dropping minnows in a Diet Coke. It's going to have some fizz when you pop that cap again. Look, now they're all a bunch of floaters. They all float down here. Yes, you got to get it mixed up. So you get all that saltiness, all that protein goodness mixed in with the sugariness. So is it good for you? No, but it's definitely good to you. This is your original electrolyte drink right here in the South. You just take you a swig of this. You lost a few nuts there, but that's all right. Look at that. That juiciness of those nuts now is mixing with that Coke, that Pepsi. Ooh, let's get a good... Crunchy, salty, sweet, sugar. That right there is a little blast of protein when you need it the most. A little blast of electrolytes from the salt and the sugar. And calories mostly from the sugar. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know this will get you through the day when you're sweating out in the sun. Don't knock it till you try it, guys. I'm curious to know if the Yankee folks up north, y'all can tell me if something like this was in your childhood. We like to think the things that our parents, grandparents taught us in certain parts of the world, whether it be the South, the Midwest, the North, whatever, are unique to our culture or our families. But then you find them all over the place because it's a natural curiosity, natural thing to try. When you have two things, you put it together, make a funky food fusion. But this is something I enjoy all the time. These are, at first when I was little, I was seeing my uncles do it, and I thought, that's weird. But you try it, then you're like, that's pretty good. It's like ketchup and ice cream. You never know till you know. And I actually have tried ketchup and ice cream. I had a ketchup McFlurry, if you believe that. Talk about funky food fusions. And if you're curious to find out how that tasted, click out this video down here, guys. Right down here on the belly button. Woo! And y'all have a great day. Try you one of these big drinks. Check out the time I come on ketchup and a McFlurry. I got to get back in a hurry, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have a great day. Oh, nope. See y'all soon.